What's going on, everybody? Doing some more ARAM brawls here on Heroes of the Storm. And it looks like I'm going to be in the healing seat. Oh god. Can we get a zul'jin? Medivh is great. If this guy is an amazing Medivh player, then that's one thing. But zul'jin is probably the best hero in ARAM, just because he can infinitely get stacks, and his DPS just goes through the roof in the late game. And I'm going to heal. I'm going to be playing as Kharazim. Not someone I don't think I've ever gotten the chance to play in an ARAM Brawl on video. Let's go ahead and get the Transcendence, so that every third basic attack heals the lowest nearby allied hero for 108, and gives some increased movement speed. Okay. I don't know what the current meta is on Kharazim, but I do remember my build on him. We're going to get Spirit Ally next, which is kind of a totem for 2% maximum health. Lasts for 10 seconds. Nice, and I can dash to it if I need to. So it's been a hot minute since I played Kharazim. For those of you who don't know, he has a dash move that does damage. We can use it on allies or enemies. He has a heal that's kind of a small AoE. And then he also has Deadly Reach. Oh man, are you gonna die already, buddy? Let's not do that. Yep. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. So let's do some of this. Every time we attack for the third time, we're going to get a heal, which will either go to us or a nearby ally. And they have a tough team. And let's get the heck out of here and heal. Illidan's, of course, going to overdive just a bit and go hard. But this is the kind of thing where we're going to be happy to have as zul'jin, because towards the end of the game we'll have ridiculous damage. Maybe we could take a second in a bit, especially after we die for the first time, to see what kind of builds everyone is going. Hopefully people know how to play with Kharazim, because you really need your allies to not abandon you, because you always need an exit. We're going to try and constantly position ourselves so that we can maximize our Breath of Heaven. And you'll see these little symbols here. That lets us know when we're on our third attack. And they just have so much range between Junkrat, Sergeant Hammer. Even their healer can do decent damage from range. Our Malthael is really tempting fate. So is our zul'jin. Let's just grab an early fountain. Get it on cooldown. But at least our zul'jin got the pick. Yeah, Falstad has a lot of range attached to him as well. It's going to be up to Illidan to make sure that we have kind of a distraction so that someone like zul'jin can do the big damage. I was trying to get that heal for him, but we just didn't have it yet. And they'll be able to just take out the totem pretty easily. But there, I mean, I kind of placed it hoping to give just a little bit of healing to our Zul. Let's go get this. Does anub'arak need globes? He does not. He's not going that build. Which is a shame because it's super easy to accomplish. Alright. If we can get this kill, and we're not going to be able to get that, let's stick around, get the heal. Our team is feeding a bit, sorry to say. Look at the stats. Hopefully we place that and no one targets it, and we get a lot of healing off of it. That was rough, but we're going to be able to get out of there. Without mana, we can't really help our Malthael. I tried to get back to him as fast as possible, but that route from Malfurion was pretty good. Radiant dash more often. I like that. And some plays are being made. Just keep our mana high. A lot of splash damage coming in from that hammer. Let's see if he decides to target our spirit ally, or whatever they call it. Because if he doesn't, we're going to get a ton of passive healing off of that. Help me out, guys. Let's get that heal. Oh, we got rooted and we got snared. Dang, I was getting ready to get to him. A little dash. We didn't really have the mana either, though. We would have gotten to him and then not had the mana to cast Breath of Heaven. Just need to back up. Oh, I would have liked that. We made it out, though. 10 seconds. We can drop the heal for our allies. That'll take it. And top ourselves off. Now we can go hard. Malthael gets caught again. A lot of deaths on him. 4 already. It's perhaps a few too many. And I've got nothing here. We ate the mines. Zul'jin didn't have to, and we got the heal on him, kept him alive. I hope he's doing alright on his quest. Well, not sure why the feed. We can go Divine Palm, which is great with our current team. Seven-sided strike is kind of my preferred ult. Don't want to attack him anymore. Go in, do a little damage, and bounce out. And as long as we're attacking, we're healing. And our spirit ally is almost offline, so let's group up. I think we missed Malthael, that sucks, but we are still healing. How's our healing going? I mean, we're kicking that Malfurion's butt and healing. 44 to 26k, if you're not familiar with how the stats work. And we skillfully dodge that. If the faster we get here, the faster we can get back into the fight. Help Illidan, help anub'arak. Make sure we're not standing when Junkrat dies. We don't want to be standing next to him. But good plays from everyone. What do we take now? I think it is the increased Fists of Fury duration. The good thing is, once we get strong, no one will really be able to 1v1 us very easily. Once we get on someone, we'll be pretty sticky. Boy, that's annoying. I'm assuming Faustad is going for his quest. And we'll dodge some of that damage there. And let's get out. Because that hammer's got big range right now. We can just go to a fountain.
Head to a fountain. My mind is clear.
See where everyone is. Get the big heal. Trying to keep my camera positioned in a good spot. Hopefully people will use my totem. They're not using it at all. They could each have a couple hundred more HP right now. Dang, we almost got him. Are you serious? He stopped moving. Well, we tried to move to anub'arak because he was getting out of the way, and then he stopped right on the edge, and then we teleported to him and then died. If he had moved just a little bit, kept going to the top, we would have been fine. And I think maybe our Malthael is having problems. He did kind of get the kill there, or at least he baited it out. Breath of Heaven heals a second time, and then Radiant Dash launches a volley of blows. So this is just fine. I mean, it basically nearly doubles the effectiveness of our Breath of Heavens, which is great. This also makes it so that we are 1v1 monsters, because we also took Blinding Speed, and we also took Transcendence. So we're now going to get a heck of a lot more healing from our right click. And you can just hear us attacking over and over again. Yeah, it's not enough. And Malthael whiffs his ult. He uses it on someone who's at 100% HP. Although he might have got a big heal. We can see how Yrel is building. Yeah, I went with Gift of Naru. Probably her best ability. Make it so that she's healing constantly too. We can check her healing. Yeah, she's at 23k healing just by herself. Not bad. And of course some of that's self-healing. But over the course of a long game, the Gift of the Naru really adds up. See if I can get in there in time to make a difference. Zul'jin needs to be more aggressive. That was pretty weak, Zul'jin. He just straight up stood in that. Come on, guys. Alright, he finally finished his quest, I guess, because now he's throwing double cleave. Or cleaving axes, I should say. Give them the old Breath of Heaven. So that's just an incredible damage increase. I'm assuming he went for the quests. Yeah, Arcanite axes. Not standing those. And we should be able to dive. Oh man, and we got bursted down too hard. We couldn't do anything. Well, that was cool. That might have been kind of game throwing. I think our teammates are just dying too much. Illidan plus Malthael or a bit much. If, you know, they're not very good, sadly. They're not great in this mode, but when they work together with anub'arak, you know, they can dive, I can dive as a healer and do some damage. You know, I'm out damaging our anub'arak and our Illidan right now, and Malthael, despite his damage, has just been really dying over and over again. And that's going to be GG. Sadly, I was looking forward to playing this game with this team comp, because I felt like it could be fun. We killed... I got nothing. Game's not over yet, though. Let's get Storm Shield. That should help us survive the burst damage. But really, all they have to do now is Falstad fly behind us and win. Let's try and type better than that. As long as we can keep eyes on him. But if he goes to fly away, we need to watch that. We could certainly push to win here if they don't try and backdoor us. Come on, zul'jin. No, that was bad. I could have used Storm Shield, but he didn't even survive the knockup. Kind of hoping they would overextend there. I was ready to turn. Not a lot of HP though. Oh, and he got wrecked out of his ult. And I was trying to teleport out of there, but I got rooted. At least we got the kills. And if Faustad doesn't realize he can do that, I'm sure at some point his teammates will tell him. Or if they start to feel like they're actually in danger of losing, he'll just use his flight to come right here or something like that, and then he'll just nuke down the core. I think at this level he should be able to do that, depending on his build. If he has the shield, yeah. Shield lasts indefinitely. He can stack up a pretty big shield. Check out the stats. Yeah, we needed our zul'jin to carry just a bit harder. His quests were done pretty quickly, being fair to him. Let's nuke. Getting lots of right clicks. And zul'jin and I are going to back clean up on that. I was hoping he would get the dive off, that way I could get a jump. I can 1v1 I think any of them, but not 2v1. Get the dive so I can go in with you. Nice, good ult.
You shall be defeated.
Go down, go down. Oh man, took a weird angle. Don't lose vision. And Faustad backdoored. That's okay. I mean, once we got low into that 20%, the cores really need to have that shield added back to them for these modes, so it'll prevent backdooring. And backdooring is okay sometimes, it feels like, just because it shortens an otherwise long and boring game. But I don't think it's a fun mechanic altogether. We did good healing. For almost the entire game, we out-healed Malfurion, and I think we probably continued that. And we also out-damaged some of our DPS. So let's give MVP to Harry Johnson. Yeah. To Harry Johnson. That's a respectable name, nothing weird about that. And just go into here and get our experience. No loot chest to open, sadly. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Once again, my name is Brett. My channel is Good Talk Gaming. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. I just love playing ARAM Brawls. If you like watching them and listen to somebody talk while you watch them, consider subscribing. Alright y'all, take care, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Later.